Clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome.
Wow!
My thoughts keep telling me
I'm ready for this one.
but my balls keep telling me to let me Fuck all that shit, just let me go.
Broadcasting live from the heart of Europe. This is the most badass YouTube broadcast on all the known land, ladies and gentlemen. I am Tommy C, and this is Shot from the Point. And at the last minute, what we're going to do is we're going to run the whole gambit, and we're going to watch a big chunk of Banks' video. This one may go 2 hours long. But to start it off, before I introduce everybody, I have to introduce attorney Lior Lesser, YouTuber Law right here on YouTube. It's a great channel if you want to get, when all these guys threaten to sue each other and they all use legal language that they don't understand, Lior Lesser, who's with us right now, straightens it out. Mr. Lesser, welcome to, you told me not to do that. YouTuber Law, welcome to the show.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you
Glad
so
to
much.
be back.
Let me introduce my co-host, none other than Nick DiOrio, the guy that busts them up all, and behind the glass, none other than the monkey himself, Dr. Zhivago. Thanks, guys, for being here. But this is going to be the sort of serious portion of what we're doing, and we're going to get to the bottom of it, and we're going to ask him. I'm going to ask YouTuber Law these questions, and we're going to listen. Then we're going to go up, and we're goofing on Banks and Tfue and Ninja and Nadeshot, because every one of them is just too funny. Too funny, and just buckle up, man. I haven't been this excited for a SFTP live stream podcast in a very long time. Okay, let's cut the music right off the bat. You've seen the paperwork or the actual suit itself that FaZe Tfue sent FaZe Clan. What are your initial impressions of it?
That we have a part of the story here. There's something going on. There is a level of anger beneath this lawsuit. Once you start reading, and you also understand that it's not the only thing they did. It's not just a lawsuit. Together with this lawsuit, they filed a complaint with the labor board in California that, if successful, would basically undermine the entire esport industry, the entire management part, and the groups that play it. There's something else going on here that's not tied to any dollars and cents. Something else is happening here.
All right, because I heard a Slasher, who's kind of the resident expert on esports, pretty much in every game. He was saying something like that this lawsuit or suggesting, I don't think he said this outright. Yeah. He was suggesting that this particular lawsuit may change the way that players do business with esports orgs going forward. Do you think that's the way this lawsuit is designed, or it's not that sophisticated?
No. So, first of all, the lawsuit itself, it's well written. It's not as if it is some bad job by an inferior attorney or anything. Mm-hmm. The lawsuit itself is not impressive.
Yeah.
It's what is being said, because it doesn't appear to be. There's a lot of claims that are not really supported. We can go through this stuff. There's a lot of things being said, but in the lawsuit itself, a lot of it seems to be doesn't really make too much sense. It seems to be dealing, frankly, something that too little money for it to be worth anybody. But together with this lawsuit, they filed this complaint with the labor board, and that can actually make a big difference if these are not really agencies. These esports clubs that bring in all those players are determined by the labor commissioners to be equivalent to an agency that deals in artists like musicians and actors and stuff like that. That would actually upend the entire industry and the way the players actually interact with these companies.
A lot of people are concerned. The biggest, I think, the selling point for the lawsuit, at least from a PR perspective, is the split, the 80-20 split. Yeah. And that is being sort of pressed to the public as possibly this contract is illegal. This is an illegal contract that doesn't meet the standard of California law. Is that split illegal? And if that isn't illegal, is the contract itself illegal? Is it a legally and binding contract? Was it properly put together?
It's a legally binding contract.
Okay.
This idea that a 20-year-old who is an adult can get out of a contract because he either was too dumb to understand what he's signing, didn't want to hire an attorney and spend the money, or just didn't really understand what he's looking at. That's not sufficient to get out of a contract. And you're right, the 80-20 seems ridiculous. And
yeah. That's a bigger rep off than a lawyer. You know what I mean?
Completely.
Yeah,
Although,
I know.
as attorneys, we can do things, we can steal in ways that you guys don't know.
Exactly.
You pay little.
You got in the wrong business. You got the wrong business. Gee, 80-20.
Exactly.
The mafia, the mob doesn't have those kind of splits. And I mean, FaZe Banks is claiming there is not an 80-20 split. Can you tell by what you've read whether that's true or not?
Okay, that's part of what the problem here is. If you're going to sue somebody and you're going to say that certain parts of a contract or the entire contract is illegal, the most important thing you're going to do is attach the contract to it.
Okay.
Usually when you don't attach the contract, something is off. You want the judge to only see the sentences that you want him to see. You don't want him to read the whole thing. That's why I'm not putting too much stock in what is being said in some of the claims, because I've seen it in some of the other drama on YouTube where there's contract in dispute and people only show parts of the contract, and when you get the whole thing, the story looks different. But as far as the 80-20, because I did hear the interview of with FaZe Bank, he doesn't dispute the 80-20. What he says is that they never actually collected on that.
That's the feeling I got. When I watched Banks' video, he did seem real. Everybody's talking about how emotional he was. And I did sense that too. But to me, and you're saying it's legally binding in your opinion, to me, I'm thinking, Banks, it doesn't matter. This whole thing that we're bros and stuff like that doesn't matter. If the contract's illegal, the contract's illegal. So all this emotional stuff is really, I think, just a PR plea to plead to the public, because here's the thing: if you have an 80-20 horrible contract with FaZe Banks, who knows Keemstar, who knows Scarce, who has a lot of influence on his own outside of esports, just in the YouTube world, if you pull away from that, if you rebel, sort of like Tfue is, he can ruin your career just by making kind of a video. We saw the situation with Barley House. They gave him a hard time. He tried to ruin the business via social media. This is a pattern with him. But you're saying this is a legally binding contract, and I guess what you're saying also is that Tfue doesn't have much of a case to break this contract?
Okay, so it's two different things. He's trying to claim both that he can now terminate the contract because there's a breach, and, by the way, the contract should not be considered legal. So I don't think that the contract is illegal. I think that it's a binding contract. I think that there's some absurd... When you look at the stuff like an 80-20, sounds absurd, but it could be that if you read the entire contract, for instance, he would say that, look, we're paying you a salary. So the 80-20 is because we are giving you money up front for it, and so that's how we're sharing the risk. So it's quite possible, because my understanding and you probably know much better than me, that when Tfue was taken on, while growing, he was tiny compared to what he was today.
He was small, but here's the thing: when FaZe he said, I've done some research. He said a couple things, right? Every time the 80-20 thing comes up, he shows, look how much Tfue grew under, and no one's denying that he grew under FaZe, and he wouldn't be where he was under FaZe, under the FaZe clan. But and I found, so he says that, and then I've also heard him say that he's not in his own video, and I'm pretty sure on Drama Alert he said that he doesn't know the splits. So I think he's being, I don't know what you heard, but he's been very duplicitous just in the last 2 hours, or maybe he made a mistake, in fairness to him. He's pretty crazy.
Right, so I obviously cannot speak to the veracity
but
of what
if you
he's
think
saying,
maybe the emotion, you mentioned something like, is it possible to have this 80-20 deal, right? And they just never enforced it, and maybe that's why Banks is so ticked off?
Well, whatever the reason why they didn't enforce it, seems like, just from the words, not from the contract, that there was an 80-20 that they didn't enforce. They collected, according to him, maybe $60,000, which seems very little given the success. Why that was the case, we don't know, at least not until this lawsuit goes forward. But why would you have a contract like that? It could be reasonable if, for instance, look, I'm paying you $10,000 a month. And as a result, I'm taking all the risk. You're small. I'm taking the risk that you're never going to grow, or at least not sufficient. So which risk do you want to take? You want to take the risk of a salary versus the risk of a split. That's a reasonable way of doing it. So there could be things in there. It could be that then he exploded. He grew so fast that he didn't want to. They were arguing over this contract for a long time, and he wasn't enforced as they're arguing. Could be that's the impetus here.
Maybe they didn't enforce the contract itself because they wanted him to re-sign after the 3 years ran out. I mean, this is the biggest Twitch streamer who's playing Fortnite in the world right now.
Yeah.
So maybe they really wanted to keep him on the FaZe brand, so they wanted to keep him happy.
So they didn't take all his money, and that's why Banks is so ticked off because he never really enforced what he locked them into.
Like he could have took a shitload more money.
Yeah, but he didn't.
So that's what we learned. First and foremost, collect the money, then argue and renegotiate. But don't be the nice. If it's the case, and I'm not saying it is, if it's the case that in order to appear nice and try to renegotiate, he basically didn't collect. In retrospect, that's not a great move, right? Because now you're now in a position where you didn't collect, and you're still are likely to lose. Most likely, this contract is going to be terminated one way or another. The question is, what happens here? So I'm saying, if FaZe Bank is correct and they paid $60,000, why would Tfue sue? Because the normal reaction here is for them now to countersue for all the 80%.
I got you. Yeah.
So he has a lot more to lose than gain. So maybe he was threatened. Mainly, look, you either signed or we're going to sue you for the rest. So that was kind of a preemptive lawsuit to start it. That's a common strategy.
Okay.
But it doesn't make sense to file this lawsuit because what are you going to collect? $60,000? It's not going to be worth your time.
There's rumors that
it's going to cost you more.
There's rumors that Tfue's dad, I'm just going to say it, is wacky. Yeah. He's one of these sports dads. I guess we have them in the esports world. It does kind of have a feel that maybe, and I run into this a lot, people think they know something about law and they initiate stuff or maybe lean on the lawyer themselves because he gets paid either way, right? And the lawsuit comes out a bit wacky. Is that possible here that somebody's pushing a lawyer to file lawsuits that maybe he wouldn't otherwise file unless there was pressure put on him? Totally.
Oh, absolutely.
See, that's the part of it. Here's another thing, though.
You will find an attorney willing to take virtually any case. And if the attorney is reasonable, he will tell you we're likely to lose on it. But there are many clients, especially ones that are flush with money, that will say this is a matter of principle. This is a company that is abusing young guys. We want to make a stand, and they're taking. So the lawyer takes on a case that doesn't have much of a chance. Okay. But something else is going on here. That's what I'm saying here. Because if this was about $60,000, this doesn't make sense. Plus, if this was about trying to get out of a contract, why are you filing with the Labor Commission in California?
Trying to change the whole thing.
Turn an esport agency into a talent agency for which, if you are not properly licensed as an agent, you would then lose all rights to any commissions, which would at that point put the entire FaZe Clan company in.
They're going to have to become a talent agency. They're going to have to become a talent agency. And that seems like...
Anybody, but any of the prior people worked with them can come back and ask for their money back at that point.
Oh, wow.
So there's a level, they're going for the jugular. It's not necessarily going to benefit them that much, but they're trying to... That's what I'm saying. There's an anger here. They're going to try to do something...
They're trying to destroy those guys' lives, is what you're saying.
Yes. Yep.
Wow. So this is not just about...
That's the case. I don't know.
Well, that's the way you're seeing it, because it's not just about getting money. It seems to have more of a maybe an activist slant to it about labor, the way labor's practiced with the esport players. Whoa.
Exactly.
Whoa.
They're trying to not only...
Why would he want that? Why would he want that? I can understand not getting paid right. I understand not getting you split. Yeah. But I don't understand. We want to destroy the whole industry? See, he is. He's probably a dumb kid, and Banks is probably right. He probably has people around him that have other different motivations. Maybe a couple different people with different motivations. Dad wants the money. Dad's friend wants to ruin the whole industry. It sounds like there's a bunch of wackos behind this, and all this kid knows how to do is bring in money. As far as knows
how to play.
He knows how to play. That's all he does.
Knows anything about, to the extent to which FaZe Bank was talking about, likely the kid doesn't know anything about it. I would probably agree, even though I don't know either one of them. because this is going in a weird direction where normally a 21-year-old that plays video games would never have taken this.
Yeah,
doesn't make any sense at all.
He just wants money, his cars, whatever. He doesn't want to destroy the FaZe clan. That would be berserk. Here's another question I asked. Yeah. I don't trust Banks. With a lot of things. I've caught him in so many lies. We're going to show some of them today just on this case alone. He said he didn't know that. He claimed he was blindsided. There's paperwork out there that they had trouble back in September. Here's the thing. It's one of the things I can't grasp is this number of $60,000 keeps coming up. Banks has obviously been really successful. He's made a lot of money for a lot of people. Why would he take this kid in if the company could only bring in a measly $60K? Is it possible that he's lying about the $60K, or he's just talking about the money he made off the contract and he's making millions off Tfue in another way?
Everything is possible, but that is really, really stupid.
That would be stupid.
Which possible again, but I'm saying, but that for somebody to you're being sued, and now your take on it, which will have to be mimicked in your response to this complaint, is that you didn't make you only collected 60,000, but in fact there was other ways that people are not thinking of that you made money. And that's a slam dunk. You're going to lose in court. Whether or not you're right about anything else.
He's done stupid. But here's the thing. I put nothing past this guy. This is the guy that said he got his girlfriend was assaulted in a bar that had cameras all over the place. All right?
Yeah.
Sexually assaulted in a bar. So I really put nothing past him. That's really stupid. I've heard I think I had this conversation with you over Bartley House. Yeah. And you said that's really stupid. And it turned out to be true. I present. But is it possible? Like it doesn't make any sense that, he only made 60K. This guy's more than likely bringing in at least a couple million. Like how does FaZe Clan make only 60K on that? Like Banks is not an idiot. He built this thing from the ground up for the past 11 or 10 years or so. Like how?
Great. So let's walk through this. Okay. So assume first of all that the part of the money that Tfue is making is off of advertising on the stream. That's something that Tfue would know to the dollar exactly what it is, because it gets reported.
Sure.
Okay, so let's now say additional money was made off of sponsorship. Now, the way these contracts normally work is Tfue has to sign every contract. It's negotiated and agreed to by the agency, but he has to sign. So he would know every single dollar.
Okay.
So that kind of money he should know, and yet you've got a complaint that doesn't list a single dollar or single deal where he did not receive the money. So the only thing that could be left is something that he suspects that they are side deals, like you were saying, something that people don't know about where he was making. Maybe some sort of an advertisement that's running over the stream that they're slapping on, that's not being slapped on by YouTube or Twitch. That could be it.
Yeah.
But at that point, that would be explained in the contract, and they're not. So they are claiming that they are making money without and holding on to funds.
Yeah.
But there's never actually any details, and those are easy details. If you signed a contract that pays $50,000, you know that there's a contract for $50,000. Where's my money?
Yeah.
You know what the advertise. So it could be. So for that to happen, FaZe Bank would have had to have side deals that you suspect, but there's no way for you.
There's no way for you to know.
Track.
And that's the funny. The numbers. I only made $60,000 off of Tfue. Then he's worthless. Like why do you want him so bad? It doesn't make any sense.
It's costing you money. You created a star for nothing, and it's costing you money. So again, he could be smarter than you and I both, and know that he is building a long-term relationship and wanted a contract. But
I have another theory. This is something my dad mentioned to me.
Yeah.
Although I said, no. There's not as much money in this as we all think, and nobody's making millions. Is that possible? Maybe Ninja is. Is there that? Maybe there's not that much money being passed because there's not that much money being made to begin with. And guys like Banks who make videos about all the cool shit they do, and they're walking around like they're ballers. Maybe they're not as big. Maybe they're not balling as big as they're letting on. And there's not as much money in this.
$19 million fucking video that probably was made by Tati.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, no, but your father might be smarter than all of us. It's quite possible that there's
just not that much money.
You think that is that because all of these. Look, I mean, every video you create, you get paid differently because it's all about how, for instance, YouTube brokers that particular minute of advertisement. So it's quite possible that what is being played is the payment in advertising is very, very low on a per minute basis. So even exceptionally popular videos don't make that much money.
Okay.
There's a lot of that, especially over the past 5 years. A lot of things where people were making a lot more money are making a tiny fraction of the cost.
Do you smell any criminality? Do you smell any criminality in this on either side?
No, none of that. All the stuff about alcohol to minors and all this, it's all nonsense.
That's all bullshit.
Stuff.
Yeah. Is the judge even going to pay attention to that? But I mean, if he was drinking, I mean, if underage kids were getting drinks on his place of business, that's a problem. But that would be LAPD. That's not going to be the judge isn't going to care.
Exactly. That has absolutely nothing.
Yeah, nobody's buying
that. Did you drink at the age of 20?
Never.
Never, of course, because you were good.
Never.
I don't know if you know that, but
I was an altar boy.
Yeah, I know you were.
Yeah, I was an altar boy. We used to go outside and smoke weed with the priest. Yeah, that's what we did. Never would I drink.
No.
But yeah, all right. What happens from now? Like, I got to be honest. I thought I had a good grasp on this. I obviously don't. Yeah. What happens? What do you? What's the result? What do we see in the next couple of weeks?
Okay, so. The thing is that you have to get a response, and in that response, FaZe Bank would have to include the actual agreement. Because, and I haven't seen this agreement, but I've seen other agreement, and it's not uncommon to have an arbitration agreement. If there's an arbitration agreement, the whole thing goes out of the window.
Okay.
The labor thing is gone, this complaint is gone, it's going to arbitration. So there could be a reason that this cannot go forward at all. Now, but that's what it is. It's a response here. The labor issue is a serious issue here that they have to respond to.
Really?
Because that's going to take precedent here. And a lot of people have been complaining it's a weird law that has cost a lot of managers and agents tons of money over the years. They have it also in New York. It's a very strange law. But if that's the big danger. So right now I'm suspecting a motion to dismiss.
Okay, so they're going to let him out of the contract because they don't want to go to court with this crazy law that could end the freaking FaZe clan, is what you're saying.
No, this agreement, I don't see how they get out of this. If the intention is to retain this relationship, I don't see how that happens unless something behind the scenes happen. They're meeting and negotiating something behind the scene, because this is pretty bad. This is a scorched earth. There's a lot of anger behind this lawsuit
that's
and
crazy.
What they're trying to do.
That's stupid. I mean, it's
Yeah, it's very. I don't know. Again,
well, I can see why Banks was so emotional about this, and then everybody kept on pointing to his emotion. And I'm personally trying to stay away from emotion, because emotion can be used to manipulate. And like I said, I mean, I could see them locking them up in these contracts, and then say, "Hey, listen, I know this contract is complete bullshit, and we're stealing money from you. But if you walk, we're going to make you look like a backstabbing prick, and it's going to go from scarce to Keemstar to everybody except me, of course." And everybody's going to hate you whether it's justified or not. That's the way Banks rolls. It's the way he's always rolled. It's the way Ninja's rolling by sticking his nose into this. So yeah, that's really wild. So what we have here,
we've seen it with other YouTubers too. Once a relationship breaks up, somebody usually comes out on top.
Yeah, I know. They're playing the bad person game, we call it over here on Shot from the Point. They're playing bad person, and that it looks like Banks is in full swing with the bad person game. But that's not really healthy business if the only thing that keeps it together is is your fear of 13-year-olds thinking you're a backstabber. I mean, I almost wonder if something has to be done with the federal government and step in. And I'm me, I'm kind of a libertarian. I want as much government interfere, the least amount of government interference as possible. But if they're ripping these kids off, I don't want that. I mean, I also wonder, if I'm not mistaken, Ronald Reagan, when he was governor, and I mentioned he was the head of the Screen Actors Guild. If I'm not mistaken, he pushed through or encouraged laws that protected talent in California, because that's his home state and that's where he's most influential. Are these the type of laws that they may be running into?
No, that's the kind of law. I don't know if he did it. I believe this was done in like '76, so it could be because that would be 4 years.
That's when he was governor. That's when he was governor, if I'm not mistaken.
So that would fall in the date line, like '76 to '78. So that would fall in there. That's exactly it. It basically, this is used all the time. What happens usually is that the manager does not get paid.
Okay.
He sues for money owed. Like in this case, FaZe Bank would sue for money owed. I didn't get my 80% or anything else.
Yeah.
And then the talent usually then go to this labor board and say, no, this was illegal because they were never licensed. They need to pay me more. So I'm saying it's quite possible that there were threats made in the negotiation.
Oh yeah, I bet. Knowing Banks, I'm sure there was threats. I'm absolutely sure that's how he operates.
This is just a preemptory kind of lawsuit, knowing that, you know what, we have to file a lawsuit and we have to go to the labor commission because that's the only way we are going to save ourselves from not having to pay the 80%.
Gotcha. And do you think the contract will be terminated? How soon?
Yeah. Oh, I think. Look, I mean, assuming that there is a father-son relationship here, it's probably not going to be terminated unless there's a breakup between the two. So this contract is dead. So so again, it's all going to be about money. Who's gonna get paid?
So they're going to negotiate who gets what, and everybody's going to walk away and break. That's what we're looking at. Okay.
I bet it's done before Saturday.
I don't know about that. I mean,
right now this is becoming a court of public opinion piece.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure they want to get out of this.
Well, that's the thing that pisses me off. That Banks uses the court of public opinion because here's the thing: he could win. Let's say Tfue wins, right? And all he has to do is have Keemstar call him a backstabber, and next thing you know, and that's why Ninja's sticking his nose in it because he's trying to lick up whatever fans fall out of this. It's so crazy. And then Nadeshot's doing the same thing. He's trying to snake some FaZe Banks fans or FaZe Clan fans. Everybody's
I don't know about that.
I think so. He apologized for it already. That's one thing. I will get into that later. But Lior, thank you so much for being on. I do appreciate it. Is there anything that we're missing here that you wanted to say or any question that you think I should have asked before we leave?
No, I think we covered it. It's again, there's just technicalities of things that are missing from this contract. Really, I mean, from this lawsuit,
it's gonna be nuts.
A lot of allegations. That's what I'm thinking. I think there's something else behind here.
There's something
and
going
that's
on.
The question.
I think it's the old man.
Here? And it could be again that they saw this as a way to preempt a lawsuit from FaZe Bank, so they had to react first, preempt.
There's a preemptive strike. Yeah, I got you. Yeah. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Lessig. YouTuber Law, check him out. He's right here on YouTube. We're talking Kick Vic, you name it. If it's going down legally, it's going down on YouTuber Law. And he's not a drunk. That's taking some shot at your competition. All right.
Okay.
Take care, Lior.
Bye,
all the best to you. Okay. Oh, man. What do you think? Nick, what the hell did you go? You go to the bathroom?
Oh, no, setting up in case you bring me on camera.
So what do you think? No, we're bringing it. No camera today. Don't worry about that. So what do you think so far?
I don't know. I think this is going to be done by Saturday.
Really?
I can't imagine. I can't imagine.
But he's saying that the contract, the Banks is with his rights to be pissed off here because this is a binding contract. Doesn't matter that it's 80-20. This kid signed it. He's 20 years fucking old, and that it doesn't matter how much drinking he did prior to it. He signed a contract. You know.
But he's not going to want to fucking bet it because looking at this, if this goes wrong, it could really damage the entire brand and all the people on the FaZe clan. If they find something that's really going on that they're doing illegally with these contracts,
well, this is
I was seeing other allegations.
He's already cleared that. There's nothing illegal about the contract. It's already. I mean, look, I'm going with my expert here.
No, not just this contract. I was seeing stuff that they said they were signing 11-year-olds and telling them to lie about their ages. Like, I'm pretty sure there's other stuff going on in this.
Well, he is saying that there might be some other shit going on, but we can only go with this.
Want to risk his entire brand? He would want to close this out as fast as possible.
Oh yeah, he's close.
Even if Tfue wins,
I didn't need him to tell me that they're going to close this out and the contract's null and void. what we needed to know is, because this is going to be a battle on YouTube. This is going to be a major drama on YouTube, big one, and everybody's trying to get their fucking mitts in. I'm sorry, your boy Nadeshot did it too. He tried to flex a little bit. Let me start. Let's start the comedy portion off, because this shit is funny. I just like I know we have Banks's a freak out tweet, but do we have? I didn't think to do this. Like, I want where is fuck somebody? I got to get this started off, so I can't do it until then. Where's Nadeshot's tweet to kick this whole thing off? I got to see that. Or at least just read it. Just read it to me. How about that?
Okay. Tfue versus.
I know I posted it. Here
I tweeted it. Yeah.
I have the utmost.
Just
the second part. Okay.
Yeah, just read his tweet, and I'll read the response to it, because it's too funny for words, to be perfectly honest with you. Man, it's a fucking total scream.
By the way, while he's pulling that up, I just want to let you know that YouTube might have just killed Social Blade, because they're now no longer showing the detailed numbers of subscriber counts. I'm assuming this is in an attempt to stop the press that James Charles brought in, because if Social Blade doesn't exist, these sub counter wars don't exist either.
I have 100,000 subs. You're welcome.
Yeah, now it's going to estimate. So I have 4.3. I have
that sucks.
2.2 or 105.4.
Actually, it might help, because I honestly believe when people go and look at those sub counters, they're like, "Oh, Tommy's isn't sub. I'm unsubbing." It's like being with the prettiest girl, So maybe it'll actually help. How the fuck if I know?
Yeah.
What was Slappy's tweet?
It was, I hope recent news doesn't affect the broader gaming community's perception of esports teams. There are plenty of organizations in the space whose top priority are the professional players and content creators. And then he followed it up with, and for what it's worth, I'm personally friends with a lot of the owners and staff over at FaZe Clan. I know for a fact the majority of the team don't have ill intentions, but some of the organization just don't understand the esports ecosystem and take advantage where they can.
That's a shot at. I'm sorry, that's a shot at Banks. And he responded with, "You're a piece of shit, dude." He went all gangster on him. And when my side is hurt, you'll see why. Way to fucking jump on the bandwagon and chase the clout. You must be dancing right now. Matt, I'm going to personally. This is when he gets over the top. Personally, I'm going to make you personally regret tweeting this and adding to this the bullshit dumpster fire. Here's the problem. First, he goes gangster like that. It's fucking stupid, and it just shows how amateur. I know they made a lot of money, but I think one of the reasons they made money in this business is a new frontier, and you can't act like this in business. You can't act. Even Donald Trump wouldn't act like this. And I got to be honest with you. Even though this is a stupid tweet, even though he should have shut up and let his lawyers do the talking, which he could not possibly do, I totally and completely identify where he's coming from here. Fuck you, Nadeshot. I mean, he's got a fucking crisis, and Nadeshot's like, "We don't do this in 100 Thieves." Yeah, because they're all fucking snakes, all of them. And Nadeshot ended up apologizing, of course.
And though I could have just destroyed the whole industry. So I kind of understand what he's saying, but you probably shouldn't have danced on the grave.
Yeah, he did. He totally danced in his grave. I mean, come on. You look. All right. Look. I'm trying to be as unbiased as possible. If I was Banks, I'm trying to be empathetic. If I was Banks, I would have lost my fucking gore. Look at me in Marriott. Jesus, Marriott did less than that. And I fucking lost my shit.
No, think about it. This is before all the numbers came out. If they really fucking milked Tfue for all he's worth,
the
contract because he was small and pulled like millions off of him.
We'll see. I'm wondering about that now. I'm really wondering about that.
That was before we even had FaZe Banks make a statement. I don't know.
Yeah,
it would kind of come off kind of scummy. I mean.
Maybe they're all scumbags.
I don't know.
Maybe they're all scumbags. Maybe all of them are.
They probably are.
It's just because every time we try to take a side or anything like that, we always end up finding out. Wait a minute, that's fucked up. Even it's just what's going on with this Pro Jared thing. Now it's looking like everybody's fucked in the head.
Yeah, they're all awful.
Yeah. Like every time we get it right. That's right there. We got to get the T-shirt out. We get to hashtag just a YouTuber. That's what we get. That's what we really got to make a badass shirt. It's time for a new shirt. What do you think? Get a new summer shirt, just a YouTuber. I'm gonna wear that shit.
You want to see the fake tweets I made about this part of the debate?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. I'll put them up on the screen here.
Yeah, they're in your DMs. So I'll pull them up.
I'll pull them up on the screen, man. That's too fucking funny. Well, of course, Banks rate this thing. My wife. This might sound familiar. My wife, FaZe Tfue, and I have filed for divorce. I know this may come as surprising and upsetting for many of you that know that we do this so that we may both seek happiness for ourselves. During this time, you may see a lot of rumors, speculation, and gossip going around. I ask that you make your own observations and come to your own conclusions. I will add that this decision was reached after extensive individual screaming and threats on my part and a brief altercation together. With all that said, this is all I plan on stating publicly regarding this matter. Tfue's stupid team's privacy and mental well-being and discretion has always and will remain FaZe Clan's priority during all of this. And it is my hope that we both exit this partnership with this is my favorite part, with style and grace. I promise you won't be grace, just like in the Pro Jared case, but it's definitely they're gonna do it in style. I plan on continuing to do everything I can on my part to make this happen. Thank you for understanding, patience, and kindness, and respect to our privacy. Also, Matt, you're fucking dead, bro. Tfue, I recently learned that my husband, Banks, has been fucking Nadeshot behind my back for months. I have no idea what the announcement. You're a piece of shit. When I get my son, yeah, all right. Dude, Banks is berserk. I can't help but like him. You know, like people think I really hate Banks. I really don't. I really don't. Banks is fucking berserk though, man. He's really out of his goddamn gourd. You know, I really like. I hated the fact that he said I was a fucking liar when I wasn't. Fucking got that shit right. I put a lawyer on, and he kind of stuck up for part of his story. So, you know, I've always tried to be fair with this, and I don't hate him, and I wish all these guys success, but they're fucking phonies. All of them are fucking phonies. Remember, I whacked the gangster out of fucking his profile. Just remember that. Me and Nick, fucking verse too, actually.
We had people come telling us we went too far.
We went too far. Yeah, we had our own people telling us, man, you can stop picking on him his drug problem. What do you mean he doesn't have a drug problem? He's telling everybody he does it. Yeah, sure. Yeah. But I want to watch, this is like a 20, well, actually, no, I have some other stuff to show. First, I want, this is a shout out to Mystery, who, I don't know who this Twitcher is. But I'm going to find out. Apparently, he caught Banks in a lie. Yeah, fire up that call. He caught Banks in a lie, like right off the bat, you know. And I'll fire that up here. Let's see. Join the call, and let's get this shit done correctly. Hey, where are we at? Where are we at, Wiggers? U.S. South, U.S. East. Okay, you guys there? And let me put.
Yeah, you gotta share the screen.
There we go. Sharing the stream with you guys. I don't know who this guy is.
It says down at the bottom left, Devin Nash.
Devin Nash. Do you know anything about him?
No, this was on live stream fail.
He's probably really disappointing in the playoffs.
Yeah, no kidding. Score goals, Devin Nash. Score goals.
That I'll tell you right here. We know we just caught FaZe in their first lie. This is 100% a lie. To have all this dropped on my head without a warning, dude. It says right here that you were served notice as FaZe Clan on September 26th of 2018. You had a letter of this warning a year ago. Right here. On or about September 26th, 2018. Through his counsel.
Yeah. All right. So, I knew that was bullshit when I heard it. He said he got blindsided. You know why Banks said he got blindsided? Because he's going to try to kill this fucking kid's career. But then again, I guess Tfue's trying to, according to Leo Lesser, Tfue's trying to do the same thing. He's not just trying to get out of the contract. He's trying to bring down the whole industry. So maybe it's a little more justified than it was prior. But yeah, when he said he blindsided him, this is them manipulating you. We showed you how fucking Nadeshot's manipulating. This is Banks manipulating you. He's trying to get you to hate fucking Tfue. We saw Nade do it. Now we're seeing this guy do it, and he caught it. Here's another one. I am not getting hung up on this horse shit with the with the fucking alcohol drinking. LAPD's never going to do shit about this, and there isn't a judge on the planet that's ever going to give a rat's ass about this. Here it is.
I know for a fact he was drinking. he wasn't
No!
pressured into
That
doing
was it! Oh, God! That's it! Oh, did you hear that? That's it. I knew it. I knew it was going to happen. Oh, fuck.
There's a serious problem. I mean, listen,
Read it again.
his current girlfriend, Corinna,
Yeah.
he met her at a party at the houses, right?
Now he put it at the house. You know, girls getting anal over there, Wolfie raps, fucking kids drinking. Way to go, Ricky. Shut the fuck up and get a lawyer.
I know for a fact he was drinking.
I know for a fact he was drinking. He was
There's a serious problem. I mean, listen, his current girlfriend, Corinna, he met her at a party at the houses, right? And I know for a fact he was drinking. He wasn't pressured into doing that.
Which, by the way, I 100% believe.
Wasn't fucking coerced into doing that.
I'm sure that's true.
Dude, you have underage drinking going on the premise of the business that you just admitted you are aware of.
That's fucking funny.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Nothing's going to come from that. And it's a fine at worst. No one's going to jail for that. Maybe for fucking...
No, but if they ever get fucked again, like they did with Wolfie Raps, who was doing quite a bit of fucking...
Well, you know Keemstar's not going to fucking report it. He'll only report it if it was underage drinking in an optics house. You know?
No, Tommy, didn't you see his tweet? He's trying his best to be impartial here.
It's not. You know what? Don't try your best. How about just do it? Just do it. Just do your best. Just do it. Just do it. It's real.
He's friends
it's real
with Banks,
fucking
though. He's also friends with Tfue.
Yeah.
He's gonna give it his best shot to keep it down.
Okay. Yeah. It's so fucking difficult. Yeah. You know, that's the thing. You have fucking friends. This is where fucking Cavos has us all beat. You can't fucking be honest. You know?
In one interview on Keemstar says, Banks told me he was coming on right away to address it. And in Banks' video, he goes, Keemstar told me to get on Drama Alert as fast as possible.
Here's the thing. Here's him with
if they were working together.
Well, we could watch the whole video. We could watch this. I don't know. You know, fucking. See, I don't know. I thought I downloaded Banks twice. Or should we just watch Dear Tfue? It's like 20 minutes long. We're going well over an hour. So buckle up. Because this video is a riot. It's a fucking riot. All right. The fucking Tfue, like, they made me drink and gamble. Get me the fuck out of here. You're 20 years old, douchebag. Who are you kidding? It's the biggest fucking horse shit going. They're all full of shit. They're all trying to manipulate you. It's ridiculous. And so's this fucking green-haired prick.
I want you guys to understand something very...
Oh, sorry.
What's that? Go ahead. What were you going to say?
He put a gun to my head and told me to fuck my hot girlfriend.
Yeah. Like, who are you kidding? But, I mean, that means so little, and the judge is going to, like, what's he going to do? I guess the worst he can do is, let's do an investigation on fucking underage drinking that happened a year ago. Let's make that happen, LAPD. Get the fuck out of here. It doesn't even matter. It matters if the contract's fucking good or it's not. And according to Real-talk, newsflash, you just got here. We just had YouTuber Law right here on YouTube. He's the official lawyer of Shot from the Point. I didn't tell him that, but I'm saying it now. And he says the contract is legit. There's nothing illegal about it. And he also went on and said that this case, it's not that it's poorly written. They're going through the jugular. They're going to basically try to end the way esports is done and possibly FaZe Clan itself by using a labor law that usually ends up in destruction for the managers. So just to bring you up to speed, it's pretty crazy. So here's fucking douchebag smelling money and blood. He is one little competitive prick.
I want you guys to understand something very important too. FaZe and Banks have every right to be super emotional. What you guys are about to see right now, Sunday, April 1st, this is the day, like, this is when Tfue got signed with FaZe. Look at these graphs.
And if he's a bad person, that means you have to come back and sub to me. Get the fuck out of here, fucking plebins. Get the fuck out of here. You're doing the same thing Nadeshot that Nadeshot's doing. Everybody's jumping on this because they know how real it is. They know how real this shit is. And according to Real-talk, it could be bad for Optic. It could be bad for everybody down the road. So this might not be the best thing in the world. You know what? He's fucking trying to get out of it, probably fucking shadily. And you know what? Guess who's acting shady too? Ninja. Guess who's acting shady? Nadeshot, trying to say, we're family friendly over here at 100 Thieves. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, you big hillbilly. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I'm ignorant. I just had a lawyer on. So you 13-year-old little cunt, you can go suck off Banks all you want. We'll get to the bottom of it like we got to the bottom of it on Barley House, like how we got everything right, and we'll get everything right here, you dipshit. You're ignorant.
And by the way,
Feel free to click on this subscribe button, see if we got a Twitch Prime sub available, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Hey, especially
Why
if
do
you're
you
an
have Shane
ex-Tfue fan. If you're here, if you're out here, I'm Ninja. And if you are totally disappointed like I am, the way Tfue has behaved, the way he treated his buddies at FaZe Clan, just to let you know, welcome back. Welcome back. I'm Ninja, and I'm about to play Fortnite. Thank you. Thank you. It isn't scripted. I didn't prepare for this video. You don't prepare for fucking anything. Tweets, nothing.
At least he said beforehand that this one wasn't scripted, so we didn't have to speculate afterwards.
Yeah.
Wow. Don't even know where to begin with this, dude.
Yes, you do.
I really don't. I'm just kind of spitting this from the heart. I got nothing written down.
That's stupid. That's not good business to spit it from the heart. It's stupid. It's not what adults do. Your lawyers do the talking. You're going to do something.
I think you put it best last night, though. This isn't a company, Tommy. This is a group of friends who just make millions and millions of dollars together while acting like a business.
This is bone stupid is what it is. And it's typical for him.
I woke up about an hour ago to a storm on Twitter. To Keem telling me you got to get on Drama Alert right now.
Did he fucking, so he censored this? So did he monetize his video? I'm not saying he should. I'm just saying it's a little weird.
I did that, and still even got the whole FaZe team blowing me up. A bunch of people hitting me up, but I wanted to just give my raw side to the story.
And I got to be honest with you. I think he's telling half-truths. I do think he's emotional, but I don't think it matters. It matters to fucking, who's that douchebag in the chat right there? What's his name? It matters to dopes like Rocco Zucchi, all right, who fucking worship this shit. But it doesn't matter in the real world.
I didn't want to be strategic about this. I didn't want to be careful about this. I honestly, at this point, I really don't give a f***, and it's about time you guys know in detail the truth about
the truth is you give a fuck
about not only Turner and FaZe Clan's relationship, but mine and Turner's relationship. First off, I just want to say I don't agree with what him and his team have done. I think it's complete and utter. Most of it is a complete lie, exaggerated, and it's tactical, which you don't use tactics and legal strategy against friends.
Here's the thing that I found out. This is a fucking business, Banks, and you know that better than everybody. I hate this shit being thrown around like FaZe Clan was some kind of fucking brotherhood, and everybody's looking out for. It's a fucking business. You're his boss. So let's be real. That's a part of the manipulation. That is a part of the manipulation. To let people think this is more than a brotherhood about gaming, that it is a business. This is a big, according to Banks, this is a big money business. A business.
Tell me, friends don't sue friends when they get fucked over.
Yeah.
Royalties.
Friends don't fucking try. I could try to get 822 if it's true. I'm not even sure that's true.
It's one of the I gotcha. Like, you know when you do like the peace sign and you put it under your fucking leg and you look at it and they go, I gotcha. Well, that's the same thing, but with like $40,000.
Sweaty Swimmer wrote, retard brotherhood 2019. It's not a fucking brotherhood, all right? I'm sure they're buddies. It's probably cooler than they are. This is a fucking business. Banks is Tfue's boss. It's his boss. You want to fuck you literally have to still be living with your parents if you're over the age of fucking 25 and buy into this bullshit.
Because I thought before anything else, before the business shit, before anything like that, before egos, before views, before all that, honestly, I thought we were friends. Tfue, I called you my family.
That's a plea to 13-year-olds.
And I got no heads up. I got absolutely no warning of this.
And we know that's a stone fucking lie. He was contacted on September 26th of September. So it's a stone lie. Oh, poor me. I got blindsided by my buddy who just wants more money. Well, I could think of some fucking asshole that did that. Oh, Keemstar did that to me, and it was total horse shit too. So this is what we're doing here. We're playing bad person. That's all we're doing. And whoever he knows, if Turner walks from this shit, Banks can still go to Keemstar and smash him. That's it. He can still go to Keemstar and smash him, and then he won't. And then fucking Ninja will get all his goddamn subs back. Ninja will go get all the subs that he pissed off.
This and got Shane Dawson to record an interview.
Ah, Jesus.
That's the only way it could be any more emotional.
Yeah, I know.
Promote some FaZe Clan merch.
All right, let's keep. We're only a minute in.
This is something that could have easily been handled offline.
Thank you so much.
This was just about making even more money than you do now, and we could have gotten to that point too, dude.
Banks should sponsor hair growth vitamins.
Like, I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense to me. I'm sure I'm gonna have a shit ton of hate on this video. I mean, you're massive.
Bullshit. He's so disingenuous.
I feel like I've created a monster in some way. But if that's the price I have to pay, then so be it.
So be it. That's the price I gotta pay. Grow the fuck up, man. the fuck out of here.
I have to tell the truth, and I have to get my side of the story
Thank
out
you
there.
so
I'm
much.
not going to sit around and let people fucking gossip and competitors to my brand come out and talk shit. Like, you guys are fucking snakes. You know who you are. I'm honestly just...
I totally agree.
Nadeshot.
Yeah, you know what? I'm sorry. I told you I was going to call this down the middle. I would be livid if I was him over that Nadeshot thing. Absolutely fucking livid. That is just it's slimy. But the only thing is, he's using Ninja in this video to fucking tap, and Ninja's doing the exact same shit. The exact same shit.
These guys are disingenuous by definition.
There's no brotherhood. Hey, 13-year-old boys who just started subbing now, all right? You're going to hate the show. You're going to fucking hate it because for grown-ups that like stupid shit. All right. This is all business. There's no brotherhood for shit. All that stuff is bullshit. It's bullshit. That's how they get you in the mafia. They tell you, oh, this is a brotherhood. This is a brotherhood. And then they shoot you in the back of the fucking head. All right? You know what happened?
There's no honor among internet gangsters.
No, there's no honor among internet gangsters. That's right. That's right. And you know what? Fucking Tfue shot first. That's what happened here. That's all it is.
Disgusted in the whole situation. I'm pretty emotional right now. And half of it is definitely just pure raw anger. But the other half of it, like, I'm truly fucking like crushed right now. So I'm gonna split this video into 2 parts. First, they're gonna be the facts and the claims against my brand. And
remember that, facts and claims.
And the second one is going to be the emotion and just the person.
The irrelevant part. Yes, I'm aware.
Can we pull up the actual claims, like the facts that?
No, he doesn't really do it. He's sketchy.
He addresses 2 of them.
He's sketchy on details. Let's watch.
Connection I have with this kid and how this just makes me feel, because I have a very unique position in all this. I've done a lot more than most of you guys probably know, and clearly more than Tfue's given me credit for, or his dad, or his team. I feel like it needs to be talked about, and I need to get it off my fucking chest, or I'm gonna explode.
I think you'll explode either way. You're fucking berserk. You're funny fucking Spurg merchant.
I keep all my earnings? Yeah. And half the money I win is fucking charity money, but all like the regular tournament winnings, yeah.
All right, so yeah, let's get into the facts. So the
I didn't get that. I don't understand. Why did he put that in? Charity money. He could have meant it. I think he meant that was FaZe collected. That's the impression I got. But whatever.
Fact of the matter is, we have
what?
Pause it really quick. I'm pretty sure back whenever Fortnite started doing their thing, before they were actually giving like the people who won money, they were giving them money to their pick of a charity, you know. So it'd be like 50 grand towards St. Jude's or whatever.
Okay. Oh, I got you.
I think that's how it started. Don't quote me, but that's how I'm pretty sure it started.
Earned
they weren't
a grand total
people cash.
of get ready for a draw.
Hey, look at fucking this guy Zucci. Bro, you look like you're 40 and divorced. You're right. Good job. You're trying to play popularity with the trending pop. I've been doing it for fucking 3 years and I pay my bills with it, bitch. I know you want to.
Yeah, welcome to Shop from the Point,
bitch. All right. Go back and fucking play some Apex or something. Because, yes, there's a certain amount of grown-ups that like this shit, and we fucking tear your heroes in half. That's what I've been doing for 3 years on this bitch. All right? I have a little personal fucking... me and Banks have gone back before, so you can just stop there and repeating, why do you care? Why do you care? Why do you care? Because why do I care about the fucking Yankees? Why do I care about the Rangers? I care about fucking esports, and I care about watching fucking bitches fall apart in the internet. I like trash fires. That's what I do. If you don't like it, you can try to call that fucking girl that keeps turning you down over and over and over again that you'll never get, and it'll be more productive than writing over and over again how much you care. All right? So go fuck yourself. All right? Go fuck yourself, Rocco. You're a douchebag. You're probably a grease ball too. All right, get out of here, you greaseball. Sorry, Diorio.
Yeah, you probably play as a hacked Pathfinder.
Yeah, get out of here. So you can keep repeating yourself over and over again. I got a fucking act to do. I got people to entertain. I got money to make. And you know what? The best thing I do is I take little jackasses like you on Xbox Live that scream and yell the N-word all the time, and I fucking go fund them. And that's you right now. And everybody hates you in the chat. Everybody fucking hates you. So that's what I do. I take the fucking whole gaming world and I turn it upside down. Now you know what I do, so you don't have to repeat yourself over and over again. Have a good day. Please come again.
I just want everyone to know that before this video continues,
why did you hide him, Terry? You can't.
Oh my god, we need to remove mods.
Just because I'm going off, it's a part of the act, Terry.
I fixed it.
Please, Tfue. $60,000 from Tfue. That's how much money we have earned off of his whole entire career. His Twitch, his YouTube, which are two of the biggest on the platform. Twitch being the actual biggest Twitch streamer in the world. He earns a hell of a lot of money. A lot more money than you guys probably know. His code is another major stream of revenue.
You asked, like, how much money does he earn and how much money do you earn? Did this the same people as of yesterday that told Toddy Westbrook to release their shit? So is it appropriate for me to ask FaZe Bank to release all his shit? Or maybe they'll have to because of the court order.
Probably.
Yeah.
But I'm reading the article right here, Tommy. It says that the labor commission also claims FaZe Clan signed an 11-year-old gamer, pressured the minor and his family to lie about his age. He's asking for a determination that FaZe Clan has violated the TAA, that his gamer agreement is unenforceable, and the company must repay him all revenue they have collected as a result.
Who is this guy? How come I never heard of this before?
It's part of the article. He just doesn't address it in the video. That's the only reason you haven't heard about it. He said, I'm addressing all the facts, but he conveniently leaves out the fact that they signed a minor to a contract, which leads me to believe there is some illegal shit being done in FaZe Clan, and it should be looked into.
Yeah, but
I'm pretty sure they're trying to pass it off. The kid was 13, but he said 11.
I should ask Leora about that. That's what I should have done.
Revenue. This kid is
banking,
making more money than you guys know. I'm not gonna put that out there. That's his own personal stuff. But I can tell you that $60,000 of his total amount of money that he's made is probably closer to like 0.1%. And mind you, that's $60,000 because where it came from is important. See,
that's the problem I have with that number. If that's true, you made a shitty business deal. How can I believe you're fucking on top of it? You're only making $60K after a guy that's making millions, and he's trying to get out of the contract. Like, it doesn't.
No, what you don't understand is they're saying they didn't collect on their deal, which means FaZe Clan did not collect on their tournament winnings, which was a major, major payday for him. Yeah. They didn't take their cut from that. They didn't take their cut from the Twitch revenue. They didn't take their cut from YouTube revenue or any other social platform. They're saying they only took the $60K. They were entitled to take more, but because they signed him when he was so small, they felt the deal wasn't fair enough and they didn't follow through.
They didn't force it.
Which is why I'm hypothesizing that they really wanted to sign him again at the 3-year mark and then collect more money. But they didn't want him to leave. They wanted to get him on a long-term deal because he's the biggest person on Twitch.
But 3 years from now, he could not be the biggest person. He could be he'd get caught fucking looking at he could get caught in a controversy. Why would they wait 3 years? Why wouldn't they want to why wouldn't they want to go and redo the contract where everybody's happy? I mean, I don't understand.
That's a good question.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
And that's what making money off collaborating with him. Banks did a vlog with him a couple months ago.
That's what attorney Leora-Lessa says, because it seems like there's some hate and anger. It doesn't even just seem like it's about money. The actual lawsuit that was filed.
$60,000 came from 2 brand deals that we brought Turner that we took 20% of. So that is an 80% split to Turner, and then the rest, the 20 goes to FaZe.
Now he's claiming the split the other way around. Like, exactly.
We have collected 0% of his prize winnings. We have collected 0 on YouTube. We have collected 0 on Twitch. His subs, his ad revenue, nothing. Literally nothing. So
and according to the lawsuit, they're entitled to that money. And in fairness to Banks, in fairness to Banks, that Leora also says that the contract's legit and there's nothing illegal about it.
I know that's basically the biggest issue, and I don't know how else to say it other than the fact that it's just a bold-faced, flat-out lie, and it was designed and worded to make people hate us and to put pressure on us to let Turner leave his...
Boy, you never did that to anybody else, did you?
Wait a minute.
What?
Now, maybe the dad doesn't believe Banks. Yeah. Maybe they think that one day if he pisses him off, they'll come in and say, hey, you know that millions of dollars you owe us?
Yeah.
We want it now. Because we're entitled to it contractually.
Oh, and that would make sense. That would make sense. That would make total sense. That would make complete and total sense because it looks like Leora said. This looks like it's a preemptive strike. That makes total sense.
And Banks probably wasn't going to take the money at any point, and the dad went, "No, they can fuck you. They can fuck you.
Them before they'll let's fuck them before they fuck us."
Yep.
Whoa. Is that the real J station?
It's almost like what Todd did.
Damn.
Contract that he knowingly signed, that he has gained so much from, that he refuses to negotiate on. It's literally heart-wrenching. Like, I can feel my
and he's lying because he said they refuses to negotiate on it. He said at the beginning he got blindsided, and then he knows they were contacted in September. So he's full of fucking shit as usual.
I don't even know, man. I don't even know how to say this shit. I'm so torn. Because I love you, dog. Like, I really do. And I know you're watching this video. And I know Jack, your brother, is watching this video. And your dad...
And so is his lawyer.
probably watching this video. He's probably the one in the room who's saying, fuck this kid. But I know you guys love me too. I know you do. You know this is my fucking life, homie. This brand is my life. It's my soul.
Adorable.
I work every day for it. I've sacrificed so much for it. So much to this day for it. We'll get into all that in a second.
It's fucking about money. Why don't you stop pretending it's about money and get in front of this shit? You know, Tfue's probably screwing Banks. There's some truth in this. But they're all so brutally dishonest.
Let's continue on with the facts and the claims. So the number 2 claim was, it was something along the lines of Turner was forced or like encouraged to do stunts, and as a result he was injured. Like, homie, what? Turner, we all know you're a fucking sicko. You jump off of shit. You've been doing that far, far, far before you met us. And the first thing you did when you came to LA, the very first thing you did was you brought us all up to the reservoir and you jumped off of the Hollywood Reservoir. And if anyone was pressuring anybody into doing that, it was you.
I 100% believe that. I don't think Banks is backflipping off no motherfucking thing. I think he went in there. He looks like one of those extreme fucking sports guys, and he got all these. You sit there, pussy, and they're throwing all that shit on the fire to fucking get Banks and FaZe Clan to tap out. I totally believe that, like 100%. Oh my God, they made me gamble. They made me do stunts. They made me drink. They made me fuck girls. Get the fuck out of here. It's total bullshit. Get the fuck out of here. But it doesn't matter. Again, it doesn't matter. This is just PR. But
dude, the reservoir was so polluted that when Banks jumped in, he came out without his hair.
I'll give Banks his due on this one. This is bullshit.
Pressuring Tommy, his brother, Gwit into doing it.
Adapt. If you don't jump, you have to jump with one of us, all right?
You tried your hardest, your absolute hardest, to get me to do it. Like, you threw
yeah, and I pussied out just like I pussied out of the Jake Paul fight.
Money at me to do it. What? And again, I know it's strategy and it's something put out there to just make us look worse and worse and worse and hammer us all. This is legal strategy 101. You don't let people know the storm's coming. And I'm those people that he didn't let know it was coming.
That's a lie.
And you just fucking sucker punch him. You hit him from behind. You catch him off guard.
Bow.
You caught me, dude. I'm completely off guard. But this is what's real.
Get your
and this
guard
is my
up.
response to this bullshit. What was the third thing? Oh,
you
Turner.
Fuck me, eh? You fuck us. You fuck old lady. You fuck our company. You did so good.
Is also pressured into drinking underage. Homie, that is so fucking...
I don't hate Banks. It's not true. But I don't like his bullshit. I actually really admire the guy. It's true. But I can't stand.
Say it again so Verse can win the
No,
bet.
I'm not fucking saying I had to pay. I paid out in the bet. I do admire Banks. I really do. I'm not saying why, because fucking
He's
Verse
done a lot of good stuff for the esports industry.
Shut the fuck up. Shut up.
programs.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Only people from Tommy C's Arcade know about this fucking meme. All right. No, I don't. I just point out when he's full of shit. I don't hate the guy. He used to follow me on Twitter a long time ago, and he was nothing but nice to me. All right. So, oh God, I know I'm gonna hear it from fucking
bullshit, and you know it. Everybody who was at those parties knows it. We went to a party at your current girlfriend's house before you were 21.
Yeah, nice titties.
And Turner, what happened to that YouTube video? You deleted it because your dad and your people freaked out because somebody shot a BB gun through their fucking sheet.
No, don't do it, bro. Turner, don't fucking do it.
And Steve will do it.
Don't drink, kids.
That was fucking awesome. Are you kidding me? That was so cool. Give me a break with the stunts. I totally. Banks has a right to be pissed here. I'm not going to say he doesn't. He totally does. This is all bullshit. All of it.
Chug the handle of.
This is his own. Honestly, this is his only way to keep these guys in line. He probably locks them down these ridiculous contracts, and then they're fucking afraid to go say anything against him because he has so many connections to Keem and the industry and even the other FaZe Banks members. You know, so this is the way he keeps people in line. He social media shames you.
Alcohol, and you were trashed in the video, and you were 20 years old at the time.
That was your fault, douchebag. If that was at your place.
Go, boy! Crack, baby, it's fresh bottle. Let's go, baby! Let's go! Steve!
I've never done that at 20 years old.
Steve! What the fuck? Yo!
Was that at my house? Did I pressure you into doing that? Homie, what? Are you joking me?
I just want to throw something out there real quick. Being pressured into drinking when you're not 21. I mean, literally everyone and their mother, not everyone and their mother. I mean, dude, it's like a thing. You go to college, you drink when you're 18, 19. I don't encourage or think that anyone
shut the fuck up.
Should drink underage.
I don't encourage. I didn't do it, but it's not no shit, Sherlock.
Like also, like if you guys have watched Turner, I feel like he's not a goody two shoes. So To me, that
I'm a goody two shoes. If you're gonna drop the sub to Turner, maybe you could think about coming back to me. Remember me? I'm Ninja. I used to be the biggest guy on the platform. I used to be the face of the industry. I'm just letting you know. Just a reminder. I love you, Turner. I love you, Tfue. Nothing but respect. Hey, what is with these YouTubers that are fucking each other in court and fucking with each other like James Charles? I know you called me a sexual predator and tried to ruin my life, but I just want to let you know I love you both. And fucking Banks. What is he got there? What is he doing? Hey, listen, homie. I know you're fucking my whole fucking business up, but I still love you. I still love you. That's when you know it's bullshit. It's fucking bullshit. All of it. Oh God.
I feel like that might. I don't even know if that is like from Turner or in the actual lawsuit. That's just weird.
All of these claims are absolute bullshit. It's simply
I'll say
just not true. Well, those are the facts. Let's move on.
It's bullshit.
I want you guys to understand something very important too. FaZe and Banks have every right to be super emotional. What you guys are about to see right now.
What'd you say?
The friendship portion is like 3/4 of the video where the facts and logic are like just this small little crevice.
The facts and logic were like nothing, and then everything else is poor me. Oh God. Oh fucking God. How fucking irritating. How gay. Gay. Hey homie, I know you're fine to fuck my shit up, but I love you, man. I love you. Just surround bad people like your dad. Yeah, that'll convince him.
Sunday, April 1st. This is the day. Like this is when Tfue got signed with FaZe. Look at these graphs.
All right, so this next part's going to be the longest part, and it's going to be the most emotional.
I don't think anybody in their fucking and their brother thinks that Tfue would be where he was without FaZe Clan. I don't think does anybody believe that? Really? Seriously? I mean, he might have had something because he's talented. There's no doubt in my mind. But here's the thing, Rick. It don't fucking matter. It doesn't matter. None of this shit matters. The only reason you're bringing this up is to fucking destroy the kid if he gets away from you. You know? No, he would be. I bet, here's the thing. Here's where the emotional part where I get. I'm sure he worked and I'm sure he gambled on this kid, right? And I'm sure he's upset. I get it. But it doesn't matter.
Part for me, and this is where all my fucking emotions for this are coming from, and hopefully it just paints the idea of why is Banks mad? What the fuck? Why are you acting like you made Tfue? Let me just break this down for you guys and just hear me out and just try to feel what I feel right now. Because
my feels. Nothing ever goes right when it's your feels.
It's annihilated. I feel annihilated. I feel so crushed. It's not even funny. I've never been done this dirty by a homie in my whole life. A homie that I helped. A homie that I changed their whole entire life. Let me elaborate. So I met Tfue Turner back in April, I think Keemstar said it was. Again, I don't have numbers in front of me. I don't have a script, nothing. This is raw from my heart.
Which is stupid.
Heart and soul. I met Tfue back in April, a little bit over a year ago now. When I met him, I got into a random game with him. Noticed very quickly that he was incredibly good at the video game that we were playing, which was Fortnite. Watched his Twitch after that session to see if that was just a fluke, like good game he had. It wasn't. I noticed and was very surprised at the fact that he had about 100 subs. I think I tweeted out his stream during that time. And guys, a year ago, I was in my prime. I was maxed out. I was doing great. I was getting 5, 6, 7 million views a video. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, wait, pause it for a second.
Sure.
He said at first in the thing, when he found Tfue only had 100 viewers. Now he's saying he had 100 subs when he found him. That's a big difference.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. Maybe he just misspoke. I don't know. But he's always full of shit.
I tweeted out his stream, got him up to whatever, blasted his stream. I obviously expressed serious interest in the kid. I liked the kid a lot. We get along, like me and him. We get along on a personal level. We laugh together.
I don't need to watch Ninja's fucking reaction stream to Keem's video because all Ninja's fucking doing is trying to shave off fans from Tfue because he smells blood. I don't need to fucking... That kid is the most fucking competitive human being I've ever seen in my life. He's only thinking about himself and his own business, right? I get paid either way.
Crack jokes. We know things about each other that nobody else knows. Very personal. Very, very personal that I would never want the world to know about and he would never want the world to know about. That's a connection that we have. A true, almost family bond. And I would never, Turner, if you're worried about that part of this, I would never in my life put that out there. I would never in my life drag you, or I'm spitting just straight my relationship with you on because clearly that's all it is, a business level. So I met him at around 100 viewers and I would watch his stream and I would study how he played and I would...
All right, I don't know if I could do this anymore. This sounds like a giant dick suck. I can't take it. Is there anything we're missing here?
When I woke up at night, I looked across the room.
Yeah,
and in
that's the
bunk
right
bed-
picture right there. I should bring that back. Look, there's no doubt that fucking Ricky did a lot of good things for this kid. But this is business. It's not fucking friendship. It's a fucking biz. You know, look at him, his hands in his heart like a fucking girl. You know? Yeah, I get it. Tommy is just jealous of Banks. It's funny, that's what Banks said last time. When I
and Rocco Zucchini, if you want to come on, you're welcome to hop into the
Oh,
Wayne
yeah, I'll
call.
smoke your ass. Well, he's probably like 12, so no, I'm not going to look bad for picking on kids. Yeah. You know, I don't even know what to do.
Well, you can join FaZe Clan.
Yeah. I don't want to get ripped off. What the fuck?
I hear it's a little easier to get in nowadays.
Yeah,
Like
I think
Machinima
so.
after the
Well, I
big
mean,
disaster.
like, yeah. I mean, do I have anything else? It's just, look. Ninja's fucking shaving. Nade's shaving. Fucking Banks is lying. And fucking Tfue's being a disloyal cunt. That's what's happened. That's it. You know, there's not even as much to the story, I think. To bring up to speed, we brought Leo Lesser on, YouTuber Law, and he said the thing is actually got some pretty serious. The way the lawsuit is written, it's not just to get out of the contract; it's to destroy Banks' whole business by making it a labor dispute. All right. He said that while it's written it's written in such a way almost from a place from anger. You know, like in normal circumstances, you just want to get out and get your money, right? And he thinks this is going to court. It's pretty serious business and could potentially change the way things are done business on these sports, right? And actually could have a negative impact. So we're going to know a lot more going forward. If you guys want to jump in waiting call on Discord, I'd love to take your calls, all right? If some of you guys are feeling frisky and want to just repeat yourself over and over again, that I'm jealous, I would love to embarrass you for all of time. I don't delete these streams.
I'm gonna go ahead.
Yeah, that's about it. So what if Banks is lying? He's just misspeaking in the heart of the moment and making a very miserable video from him. I give him the benefit of
that he ran without a
the
script.
problem is with that we've nailed him in so many lies in 2017 and 18. So if he didn't have a pattern with this, I would give him the benefit of the doubt. I can't. But I have stated that I do think he's telling the truth for the most part. But there's just this, he's trying to, that's not damage control. He's trying to damage his kid because he knows he can't keep him. He knows he can't keep him. So he's going to probably, I'm sure he's leaning on Keem right now to make a negative story about him. You know? And if Keem takes shit from my show all the time, he could clip this part of the beginning of the stream and say that Leo Lesser says it's a binding contract, it's a legit contract, and they could use that, right? Or Keem could call himself and say that. Fucking was here listening to my narrative on James Charles and then changed his whole shit up. He could very well do it again now, very, very easily do it again now. You know, so you know. Das is alles.
You want to get tinfoil for a second?
Sure, go ahead.
I think Nadeshot offered Tfue a spot on the 100th team.
Oh my God! You think that was the plan all along?
I don't know. That's my theory.
That's funny. That's funny. That Nadeshot, and then you would know he was a snake too. And by the way, that's illegal if they talked offline and under contract.
Oh yeah,
that's collusion. I think. I can't imagine that's illegal. That's illegal. There's probably maybe towards the end of the contract he can renegotiate. I doubt that's legal. I absolutely doubt that's legal. I bet that's against the law. I bet that's like slap you on cuffs on you against the law. So if that's true, Nadeshot's a fucking rocket scientist too. You know. And again, I really don't have anything against these guys. You know, I want them all to make money, and I want the esports to be healthy. But they're all fucking full of shit because none of them went to college. None of them. It's a new frontier, so they're all fucking amateurs. So I know they made a lot of money. But it doesn't mean like this isn't tolerated in normie business world, for lack of a better word. You know, you can't like when who was that guy on the call, right? When he exposed FaZe Clan on making a fucking video game, asking fans to sponsor it and not making the game, right? So on the call exposed that, right? And they literally said like they had to give the money back to the kids they stole from, right? And they announced it, and he wrote, now, was that all that hard? And they literally, the FaZe Banks, or the FaZe Clan account wrote back, suck my dick. Do you think that's going on in the computer industry over in Seattle? Do you think that's going on anywhere else? You couldn't. You wouldn't make it through the first day. But because it's esports, because it's new frontier, because it's social media, everybody, it's like the Wild West. And I think what you're seeing with this lawsuit, we see with Article 13, which you see in a lot of things, and some of it's going to suck. By the way, I'm not for all of this. We're seeing the Wild West get tamed. These are the last days. It's like fucking 1900. Old West is dying. That's what we're seeing. And we're starting to see the trains and the beginning of the automobile and the airplane. That's what's coming, unfortunately.
Well, Tommy, this
Remember
is a bit
the good
off
old
topic,
days.
but
Yeah.
I saw a very interesting article recently. I don't
What's
know if
that?
you want to talk about it live on the air.
Fucking Ian Miles
It's called
Chung?
Ian Miles Chung, a noted internet sociopath hired by Human Events.
Human Events. What publication is that?
Ian got hired by a brand new news well, not a brand new news publication, but a pretty decently sized one by their Twitter profile. And everyone's just been going to town, writing why they.
Where does Ralph get off talking to anybody that they're a sociopath? Get the fuck out of here. Noted internet sociopath. Look at this fucking art. See, nobody's here for this. This is for you and me. Noted internet sociopath. Ralph, get the fuck out of here.
This is the biggest hit piece I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, really?
I don't care.
Oh, God.
I don't even care.
That's funny. All right. Let's go. Let's take calls. I'm going to take calls. We'll call you. Whatever. You want to fight with me? Come on, fight with me. Let's do this. I'll smack you around, you bitch. Big butt lover, you're on the air.
Howdy.
How you doing there?
Handsomely well. So, I don't know, man. I got to just side with Banks on this one. I know the position, what it feels like to build somebody else up
Sure.
just for them to fuck you over. I know it.
But what do you think of Nick saying that they could come collect at any fucking time and then he could be held, hold the bag so he's punched before they punch. I mean, this is business. This ain't friendship.
I don't know, like, what all that means. What do you mean?
In other words, they haven't been collected. They haven't been collected his stuff, right? It looks like, but they could turn around and collect it any fucking time.
They said, "Hey, we signed him for a deal that might be a little excessive. We thought he'd be smaller. Turns out he's the biggest guy in the industry. He owes us a fuckload of money. But as a show of good faith, we're not gonna collect all the money we owe him. We're only gonna collect the money from the brand deals we get him." But the father is probably saying, "Listen, these guys could fuck you at any time. You're entitled to give them that money. If we can get you out of this contract, then you can leave with your money intact, and there's no bad blood between you."
Oh man!
And then I think that's what was trying to happen.
Yeah,
I think that's what.
So you're trying to say that, like, since FaZe Banks, they can take the money from Tfue.
Yeah, pretty much. If it's in the contract, if it's 80-20 like they say it is.
Get their money.
I mean, look, Banks is saying it's 80-20 in his favor. They're saying it's 80-20 in Banks' favor. I mean, who the fuck knows is telling the truth here until we see all the paperwork of the actual contract? Could they all be lying? Sure. It's been the case like plenty of times before. And here's the thing. Let's pretend we know for a fact, and we don't, that it's 80-20 for FaZe Clan. Don't you find that a little disturbing? Lawyers don't.
That's excessive.
Lawyers don't take that much. The mob doesn't take that much.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
but they said it's only for brand deals, though. That's what I thought.
I don't know.
No.
I think. Yeah, go ahead.
They're saying we didn't collect from those places. They're not saying the contract wasn't for those places. They're saying we took $0 of his dollars from his prize money, which, by the way, is one of his biggest sources of revenue. And the code Tfue, I think they're also entitled to take from that.
Yeah.
So if let's say they collect nothing and it's just like, whatever, dude, see ya, then what?
That's what they were doing up until this point. They weren't collecting that money. And I think that something gone on like in the private camps over on Tfue's side where they're like, oh, they didn't take it yet, but if we have a falling out, if something happens, they could come and collect that money. So I got to get out of this contract so that doesn't happen.
Verse says that it's usual for new players, and I have no doubt that Verse is telling the truth. Those days are over. Because now it's a mainstream. Now the mainstream knows it. It's over. You can't be doing this shit.
Yeah. Or Tfue was looking at it like, I'm really good. I'm just as good as Ninja. I can go on my own.
He had no idea he's going to blow up like this. He doesn't even have that great a personality, to be honest with you. He's just fucking awesome. And if you're awesome, I mean, he's got to compress out like all the extremes and stunts and the vlogging and stuff like that. But I mean, it's just like I'm Mr. Cool. He's not really that interesting. He doesn't have much to say that's engaging.
My God,
he's very quiet.
Time out. Stop the whole show. Stop the whole show.
What?
You think it's all about business too much? Yes, in the end, it's a business. But I can almost.
You live with your parents. You live with your parents. You saw that I was 40 years old and divorced. Good call. You live with your mommy and daddy. Go ask mommy and daddy for ice cream. Mommy and daddy. Mommy and daddy.
They're desperate for money, Tommy. They have enough. They don't need any more.
Tommy, why are you talking about this shit? Fucking unbelievable. What an idiot. They're not desperate. That's not how shit works, man. People,
they already have all the Fortnite
maybe
skins.
she was
what
right.
Else are they gonna
maybe
buy
she
with
was
their
right.
V-Bucks?
Maybe she was right. You know, you don't really realize that you're talking like a stupid fucking kid that is taken care of. You don't take care of anybody. You don't know how business works. You don't know how things work. You fucking believe FaZe Banks' world of bullshit. Other bullshit. That we're all friends and playing games together. It's not how life works. You're a dumb kid, and I hope you snap out of it. And if you don't snap out of it, I blame your parents because you're probably going to be fucking living with them till you're 30. All right, moving on. Big Butt Lover, you have anything else?
I don't think FaZe Banks is going to collect. Like, man,
No.
I've been in the position. Maybe I'm wrong, but
I think
I
he
don't
will
see
now.
You do?
I don't think so, dude. No, because it
Getting out
looked
of the
bad on him.
lawsuit? They just sued him.
Yeah.
He's gonna countersue for his revenue. There's no way he's gonna just
Really?
Oh yeah, you can leave my contract, bro. By the way, where's that backlog? The guy fucking targeted his brand. You don't think he's gonna ask for his money now? They were doing this out of a show for good faith. Good faith has left the building.
Sweaty Swim right road. Tommy, they have infinite V-Bucks. Why would it be about money?
Fuck, I just spit my drink out.
I know. That's really good. Good one. Comment of the day. What you got?
All I know is, in my position, dude, I would just be like, dude, you know what, man? Because I've been in the position. Take whatever you want. Get the fuck out of here. Just get the fuck out.
You know what I would do? I would, first of all, I'd live up to my contract, but I would do absolutely the fucking best for me and my family, no matter what, and no matter what friends I hurt. All right? You know what? Because that's what I do every day. That's what everybody else does. Banks lives in a fucking world that doesn't exist, only in a 13-year-old's mind. All right, talk to you later.
Talk to you later, man.
Yeah. Peace. Let's put Daniel K here on the air.
World doesn't exist.
Hey, man.
Turn down my stream, please. Thank you.
Yeah, is it okay now?
Okay, what's up, man? How can I help you?
Thinking just like main out. I don't even think the Tfue stuff is going to be the main deal.
What do you mean?
I think the big thing is going to be if it turns out that 11-year-old kid is.
Yeah, well, that's a different case. You know, I don't want to comment on that case because I don't even know about it. So I haven't really got to do. I just watched this shit.
Neither has
all
Banks, which leads me to believe it might actually be bad.
He's not running his mouth about that one, is he? You know, he can't destroy that kid's reputation. Nobody knows the fuck he is. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it will be. I don't want anything. Let me be clear. I know you don't believe me. I don't want anything bad to happen to FaZe Clan. All right, unless they're doing something crooked. I don't want anything bad happen to FaZe Clan. But you know, like I said, here are the facts we have. We had an expert come in and say that the contract's legit, that he's kind of snaking his way out of it, right? And that it's written in a manner to not only get out, but to destroy the entire FaZe Clan. That's the way it's done. They're going for the jugular. That's a quote from attorney Lior Lesser. That's what we heard in the beginning of the show. All right. Anything else, Daniel?
As you said, I agree with that completely. Like,
yeah.
I haven't looked into it enough, to be honest, to say a massive opinion on it.
Well, how do you feel about this? Are you? I mean, you sound like a young guy that's in these sports. How do you feel? You just bummed out about it? What's your take, bud?
I don't really care, to be honest. I never really focused on Tfue. I was more into like Overwatch shit. So
yeah, that means you're a weeb. Why don't you play Fortnite like a man? No, I'm just kidding, buddy. You all the best. Thanks for calling in. I appreciate it.
Thanks, man.
Take care. You weeb. I play Overwatch too. I can't even say so. All right, who's next to the licks? Dragon 142. Dragon 142. You're on Shot for the Point.
Yeah, I just
My question is, how is Banks actually going to destroy somebody who actually has twice as many subscribers as him and is actually probably more popular than him?
I don't know how to answer
Feel
that.
bad for me routine.
Well,
the
he has
same way
more.
Tati just took out James Charles.
Yeah.
A 5 million to a 14 million. It's
That's all
very
that's going on here.
You
is
gotta
that-
swing. You gotta swing emotion. That's why he's playing emotion.
That's why
so hard.
that's probably the only way to keep these bitches in line is he can destroy you social media wise. And we saw it with Barley House. We saw the thing. He swings a social media sword when he thinks he's being wronged. Look at the way he talks to people. Look at the fucking way he talks to people. Like, this is unbelievable. And this is what we used to call him out for, this fucking gangster talk horse shit. I mean, who the fuck in big business talks like this? I'm going to personally make sure you regret tweeting this and adding to this bullshit dumpster fire. Who the fuck are you, man? You ain't no gangster. You ain't no gangster. Come on now. Get the fuck out.
When I looked on Social Blade, it only shows, he's only lost like 20,000 subscribers, which is not really much so far today.
Wait a minute. Tfue lost 20K?
Yeah, he lost 20,000 subscribers.
Whoa.
So far. That's what Social Blade says.
Yeah, let me see.
But it doesn't seem to really be hurting him.
Well, it's early
FaZe
yet.
Banks was... How long has FaZe Banks been out of YouTube?
Banks landed. You know what? That's not a good sign. That means Banks landed the first punch. That's what it looks like here. Because we probably can't win in court. Yeah, 23K. Exactly. Let me put it up on the screen. Thanks for letting me. I don't know why I didn't think to look that up. I'm such an idiot.
I wonder what his Twitch looks like.
That's what I was gonna
say. Main platform.
His Twitch
it's a lot, man. 23K is a lot, dude. I don't know.
But it all depends on if he can get him back.
Well, here's the thing. Let's say he wins the lawsuit. Let's say he's in the right. Let's assume he's in the right. And everybody's pissed off at him and they all unsub and go to fucking Ninja. He's fucked. He would be better off writing out the contract.
Yeah, I think this is going to halt his career. It's going to stunt
it's probably
him
going to hurt. And then, you know what? Banks is probably
I think
like, I fucking didn't even take your money and you sued me before I could sue you, you bastard. You know. Unbelievable.
Well, even if it kills his momentum, that's enough to ruin him in terms of the way
True
he's
Jordy saying the drama is fake. I don't believe that. That guy told me that motherfucker told me water was wet. I wouldn't believe in him.
Well, Nick, what momentum are you talking about? Are you talking about the Twitch or are you talking about on YouTube or both?
Twitch momentum. The Twitch momentum being the #1 streamer. I think he'll slowly fall from grace. I think it'll kill his momentum as he's growing right now. And then I think after that, you'll start seeing like this is he's hit his peak, I think. If this goes really bad for him, this will be his peak and he'll slowly start to
this is crazy.
Go down the other way.
Absolutely.
And also I like that fake FaZe Banks tweet when Augie realized it when it popped up on the stream yesterday. He actually started to read it. He actually started to read it. Then everybody else was laughing because it popped up on screen. He goes, "Dear everybody," and then he goes, "All right, screw you."
That's funny.
All right, Nick. And also, I saw Boblax, and I'm thinking, wait a minute, he looks like a confused Pepe.
Who, Bobax?
Despite how his ears are just bulge out right where his eyes are almost.
I don't think that FaZe Banks actually wrote this.
I think that you're gonna find that Tfue.
I don't understand why my peers don't respect me.
You get everything wrong. Fuck it, laugh.
Shroud, I think you would react.
Yeah, Shroud laughs at all.
Yeah, I was surprised how quickly it went out. I mean, I found out from as soon as I found out from Queefstain.
Yeah.
And from soon as I found out from him was when I found that Ninja, then Tim the Tap Man was talking about it.
Yeah, I bet. They're all talking about it.
Yeah, it's just
everybody's watching this with bated breath. Thank you for the call, Dragon. I do appreciate it. Thanks.
Oh, you're
sorry about that. You're sorry. Soy, you're on the air. How are you? Not gonna help you, bud. 3, 2, 1. You blew it. I'm saying. I think Derek, you're on the air. What's up? Derek.
Scooby Snacks! Scooby Snacks!
You a big Bank fan?
Why am I toxic?
Yeah.
You got us good.
Guy waited 30 minutes to do that. Scooby Snacks. Why couldn't you say Tommy's here fat and old? You know what? I take back what I said about Zucchini Face before. I'd 100% take it back. Yeah, Rocco Zucchini, he was way more interesting than that guy. And
I want Rocco Zucchini to call in.
He's probably 12. Don't tell him to call in. It's not going to make any sense. He's just going to embarrass himself and say, "You don't care." Like most kids. What do you got?
How are we doing today, guys?
Yeah, leader. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. I was thinking, the wording on thing says, do you reckon that like a portion of what this could be fighting over is what Banks hasn't collected yet?
Yes.
I didn't see the first.
Yes.
First 10
we think
minutes.
I think. I'm not sure. Yeah.
Because any percent of what he's made so far could be in the millions of dollars.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, also there's the fact that, so what you said, it was 80-20, so 80% goes to FaZe.
I don't know what the fuck it is. They're claiming it's 80-20 towards them. It's there. That census was brilliant. Tfue said Tfue's only saying he's making 20. Banks is saying they're only making 20. In fact, and they said they only collected less than 1%. So none of it makes any sense. The only way we're going to know the truth is the contract. It's probably going to be a lot like the Barley House video. Oh, this got her ass grabbed. And no, you got your ass kicked and thrown out of the bar. So, I mean, he's not afraid to fucking tell checkable lies. That's the best part of it. So who the fuck knows, bro?
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, if Tfue's got any plans to make a podcast, H3H3.
The guy can't fucking talk. The guy can't talk. He's about as interesting as a fucking snail. I gotta be honest with you. He's jumping off
come on, dude. My wife's pregnant, dude.
Dude, he's actually
kind of boring. Banks is up 83,000 today, as opposed to 5,000 yesterday.
Oh, really? Well, Banks wins the first round. I hope this is the right move, Tfue. I really do. I mean, I hate to see you getting ripped off, but if you're challenging a legit contract, yeah, there's a certain amount of I don't like bringing too much fucking personal shit or emotional shit but I do think as a man you honor your contracts. And I had an expert on here that has never steered me wrong, saying you're just simply not honoring it and you're doing it shady like. And there's not going to be a lot of people loving you, especially with who Banks knows. That's all fucking Keepstar needed to hear today is a fucking big lawyer just said that you're trying to weasel your way out of it. So Tfue, I hope this is the right move for you, bro. Because, I don't give a fuck one way or another. I like watching the drama. I dig the drama. But I hope this is the right move for you, brother. I hate to see you fuck it all up, but it might be the case. Thank you so much, leader. Thanks for calling. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Thanks, Tom.
Good man. I don't know how to say
James Charles is about to hit 15 million again.
Who?
James Charles about to hit 15
million. I'm glad he got that back. That was fucked what they did to him. The Milkman, you're on here.
Yo, what's up?
What's up, man? How can I help you, bro?
Give me a sec. Hold up. Let me pause your thing.
Come on, man. Keep it going. We got to keep the show going, bro.
I just want to know why you keep calling out Ninja and
well, what did I say? Did you hear what I said? Did you hear what I said?
No, you didn't listen to me.
Why do I keep on calling out Ninja for what?
Ninja and Nadeshot for bringing up this whole thing.
So did you hear what I said? You asked me why did I call them out? Did you hear what I said in the broadcast?
Well, we're not industry.
Hold on. Why did you hear what I said? Because you would know why I called them out if you actually listened to what I said.
Because they're trying to gain clout from
Sure.
us, yeah.
Sure. There you go. You answered your own question.
But you're doing the same exact thing.
I'm just reporting on everything else. I'm not, dude, I am not on their fucking level. I am not taking 13-year-old fucking Fortnite goofballs to listen to me. I'm too fucking old. All I'm doing is the same act I've always been doing, right? So you're in your fucking brilliant world, you can't talk about anybody else, all right? I think that they jumped it on and it looks fucking bad. They have every right to do it. But they have, just like you said, I'm doing this for clout. I can say they're doing it for clout. You understand?
Yeah, but what's wrong with that if you're going to do the same thing?
There's nothing wrong with it, but I'm just criticizing it. There's nothing wrong with it. I think
there is. When you're Optic Nadeshot and you run a company that's a direct competitor to the FaZe Clan company, and you shit on them. When
I'm not their competitors, bro. I'm not a competitor.
You don't have a sniper team. We didn't just sign. We have fucking Xanta. That is it. That's all we have.
This is a small, tiny show. You're basically telling me, don't talk about my hero. Come on, man.
No,
Get bent.
I like your show. I love
Okay,
your show.
but that's what I'm saying. I think they have. Look, I have nothing to gain. Okay, nothing. It's not going to make or break my show whether I talk about them or not. Okay, it's not going to make. And I got to be honest with you. Let me finish. Let me finish, genius. Every single person I talk about, and if I talk about it's the same excuse. Do you realize that once I do 3 shows a week, and I used to do 5 shows a week? Okay, that. If I talk about your favorite YouTuber, they say the exact same thing that you do. That I'm only doing. You won't. Not once in this entire conversation have you attacked my argument. You just said, "Oh, you're only doing it for this reason." Well, you know what? It doesn't matter what reason I'm doing it for.
No, I'm not attacking your argument because you have a good argument.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm just saying that.
I think. All right, here's the deal. All right, I'll be honest with you. I think that's what they're doing. I don't think they're being honest. You know what? And maybe you're right. I'm fucking doing the same thing. All right? But I think I'm a little I have a little more credibility because I really can't gain that much. These guys can gain millions. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, bro. So I'm sorry I was so disrespectful.
They're chasing clout from their industry's perspective.
Yeah, I'm just fucking laughing at it. They're laughing. Look, I'm trying to give like college kids a good show. All right, I'm just trying to laugh at it. Okay, I think these guys.
When Keemstar mistakenly calls someone a pedophile and we jump on him and laugh at him, we're being just as bad as Ninja. Right there. But at the end of the day, we don't care because we publicly don't like Keemstar.
Yeah.
These guys play nice in public and jump out and immediately dance on his grave when FaZe Clan gets fucked. That's the difference. These guys act like they're friends in public. They do vlogs together.
Exactly.
There's no drama. Oh, we're all a nice big happy family in the esports community.
Yeah. I think I'm sorry, go ahead. I'm going. Yeah.
Jake Paul and Banks vlog like 2 days ago. That supports your point completely.
Yeah, look. Like I said, we're just here's the thing. This is kind of the theme of the whole fucking podcast, right? They're all full of shit. That's really everybody's fucking full of shit. And you know what? We're one of the few. You know why I do this? You want to know why I do Shot from the Point? I mean, there's other reasons, but you know what the biggest reason is, and the bigger reason I do it every day? It's money. It's fucking money. I need the money to keep doing it. All right. I'm not going to sit there and fucking bullshit you guys and give you a bunch of horse shit about brotherhood. All right. You know what? And if I do, and I do have for my team, I do have like brotherly feelings and sister feelings for people who work there. But I'm not fucking wearing on my sleeve and trying to sell you what a good person I am. All right, I'm just kind of fucked up like everybody else, and I'm just as fucked up as Nadeshot and fucking Banks and Tfue. All right, we're not all that different. I think that's my message.
I'm actually awesome. I have no fucked up properties. I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, bro, thanks for the call. I'm actually glad you called. All the best, bro. I don't hate fucking these guys. I'm just making fun of them. All right, the big. And by the way, Banks has been really shitty to me, so I don't really hate him. I don't. Okay, take care. I mean, I guess he's right in a way. I mean, like, yeah, I'm talking about, but I'm not trying to snake nobody. I'm not in that I'm not in that bubble. I'm not in that sphere. I'm not trying. I couldn't get in that sphere if I wanted to.
Oranges, to be honest.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah, but you know what? Hey, that could just bring up one point, all right? If Ninja wants to go on and give his fucking commentary, that's fine. To me, and yes, when it comes to Nade and comes to Ninja, right? All right, I have no idea what their fucking motivations are. I can't read their minds. I can't see into their heart, but it's a little sus. That's what I'm saying, all right? With Banks, I think we caught him in a lie. With Tfue, we had a legal expert tell him he's fine to snake out. So that's the thing. Fucking Ninja and Nade, sus. Banks, liar. Tfue, fucking doesn't honor his word. There you go. Bang.
Yeah, but you know what I think everybody's forgetting, Tommy?
What's that?
I really need to make this fucking money. I really wanted to get this fucking surgery, man. I wanted it so fucking bad.
He really made that sound that wasn't added?
No, that's real. That's a real whimper. That's him actually crying.
Is that really a real whimper?
Yeah.
That wasn't 100%. A goof? I thought they put.
Why do you think there's been a full year pulverizing him from multiple channels?
Because it sounds like I always thought they added a dog.
No, that's him.
If you watch the video, you can see him crying.
That's great.
PewDiePie uploaded Jake Paul is canceled.
Fuck. This guy been. Hey Drippy, you're on the air. Probably not too long. I only took your name because I think the name Drippy's funny. Right. We have to, every time I do something on Banks, the rare occasion I do something on Banks now, I guess they all just like the fuck out of it. But that doesn't matter because the show goes on. It goes on.
How do you hear you get pulled up if you have your fucking thing on, Jeff?
Yeah, I don't know.
Asshole. Fuck you. You're
Yo,
going to the
Baller. You're on the air, Baller. What's up? Baller. You're going to lose it. 3, 2, 1. Bye.
My favorite part about him was that you could hear me complaining about the previous caller through his echo.
Timmy B, you're on the air. What's up?
Yeah, Tommy, I was wondering what your thoughts were on the Warriors sweeping the Blazers.
I don't know anything about basketball. Actually, ask where the Blazers. Portland. Oh, they're from Portland, right?
Yeah.
Fuck you, Verst. I'm just glad Verst is sad. How about that? Because he's a basketball
there were
fan.
2 Currys on the field at once.
Yes, I'm glad Verst is sad. That makes me happy. Don't ask me why. You know why do I care about fucking FaZe Banks or Tfue screwing each other? I don't know. It just makes me happy. I don't know. I'm a sick guy. No, there you go, Timmy B. Anything else?
Yeah.
Okay, get out of here.
That was a good call.
Augie, you're on the air.
Yo, regarding the last caller, he came out with some stunning allegations last night. I wanted to know if you apologized to Boblox finally.
He got raped by Jake Paul himself, or just
Jake Paul fucked him in the ass.
Let me call this up because, by the way, I was just like, oh my god, I made like an apology video yesterday, and I got to make another one today. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, dude, you're slipping.
Yeah, what the fuck?
You're really slipping up now.
You think this guy's a reliable source?
I like how
I 100% believe his testimony.
Why would you believe that? I think you're just trying to take my fan base because we're competitors. That's what you're trying to do.
Because you always believe the man when he comes out with allegations.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, why not? Yeah.
Allegations. Boblax made a comment.
Yeah, ask the British commentator community right there.
We'll bring in Timmy B. What's going on, Timmy?
It's a fucking prick.
Hey, what's going on, brother?
Yo, what's going on, man? What you got?
Hey, so I just got something to say. Tommy C is a fucking liar, bro. Boblax did nothing wrong, okay? I got raped at Jake Paul's party, okay?
You know what the thing is? Like, Boblax doesn't even move. Actually, he looks kind of creepy there. He looks like he just got attacked in a horror movie. He doesn't even move. He doesn't react to it at all. He just sits there. He looks fucking creepy. Like, put his glasses back on. Tell him to put his glasses back.
Oh, Real-talk was in the chat. Real-talk appreciated that he took the glasses
Did he finally mute me? Because he's not responding to every fucking shot I take on him.
Oh, yeah,
he's finally muted me. That's funny. Yeah, tell him he should see what I wrote about him and how I fucking thrashed his face with that little poor me. My peers don't respect me. Yeah, I don't respect you because you mute people, you pussy. How about that? All right. Augie, get the fuck out of here. I think we're going to call it a day. I hope you enjoyed the show. Did you like the show, Augie?
I just tuned in.
Oh, did you? All right. Well, what do you got? You want to plug your shit?
Yeah, check me out on Twitch. Augie Live.
Augie Live, and you'll be covering
You're not even promoting your main show anymore? What the fuck?
You fucking idiot, right?
Dude, After Hours has passed its prime. It's
After Hours? Okay, what are you covering? Get these people in. I'm giving you a fucking free plug, and you're not even taking advantage of it.
What am I covering? Jake Paul did a thing.
Oh,
Jake Paul, Logan Paul, any of the Paul brothers.
I just want
Out of here. Out of here. I'm trying to give him a fucking plug. Go check out Augie RC on Twitter or on YouTube. He actually does half a decent job. He's still a stupid 17-year-old kid, though. At least he's not stupid enough to fall for Banks bullshit, though. That's one thing. I think we had enough. Drippy can't fucking turn on his microphone. So
Baller asked in the Shot from the Point chat if they could have a second chance.
The Dank Star, thank you so much. What's going on?
Baller, they asked if they could have a second chance.
Right.
They said their mic wasn't working.
I heard it. You were making a weird kissy sound.
Hey guys.
Hey guys, how are you? I think he's full of shit. What do you want? How can I help you?
Hey guys. I just wanted to tell you. Did you guys hear about Scooby Sacks? Scooby Sacks.
Again, he got us again.
He got us. He got us. Thank you so much for all the subs that I do appreciate it. The only fucking this is the thing. The only time I ever get subs is when I have like ratios like you see below.
Exactly.
Yeah, it really is. So like people say, well, look at your like ratio. Oh, that's a day I made a lot of subs. So yeah.
God, I'm making another fake.
And for all you people checking out, we do a podcast. Like pretty much, you can follow me on Twitter, and we announce it, and usually if stuff's popping, we cover a plethora of subjects, not just FaZe Banks or esports. And pretty much what's going to happen is you're going to love what I'm doing, right? And then I'm going to get to your favorite faggy YouTuber, and I'm going to goof on him, and you're going to fucking like throw rocks at my house and shit. So that's the way we usually roll. That's weird. But thanks so much for the subs today. Thanks. Let's shout out the donations. I think because I wasn't able to do it, so I finally got my Twitch back, so I can look at my my Twitch stuff. So we'll shout out everybody's donations, and we'll call it a night. Have to get in under 2 hours. And shot from the point, bitch. Thanks so. Yes, Neil Golden. Thanks so much for the sub. I do appreciate it. Why is Pokimane on the sub on advertising? Well, because she's cute. Is that Pokimane? Go look at that, Zhivago. Is that Pokimane on the she's adorable. On the Streamlabs advertisement. Go double check because I never know. All these fucking kids look the same to me. I'll be perfectly honest with you.
That is her.
That is her.
That's her in the Dayco.
She is cute though, man. She's like She's like an Arab. She's like Moroccan. You know that? She's adorable.
Yeah.
Oh, hope she's over 18. They should allow. Why can't I look at my fucking?
That's Boblax's girl.
Yeah, that's Blowback's girl. Who
Don't forget.
And she ditched. Then she ditched you. She ditched you. You big shithead. Coming off of Streamlabs, Baked Bean. More like FaZe tanks his career again. Baked Bean. Tfue just had to challenge Banks to a boxing match, and Banks would act like there was never a beef in the first place. Baked Bean killing it. General Co. 60K buys you drama alert. Have you seen Banks put up 60K this Friday Fortnite stream with Takeem? What the fuck? General Co. Thank you so much. Big butt lover. Tfue. More like T-Sue. I think you stole that from somebody else, if I'm not mistaken. A big butt lover, but thank you. It's all right. Yeah, somebody wrote that in my news channel. Oh yeah, do I have that fucking video out? Ah, shit. I fucking took the news stuff out. Fucking shit. Screw that up. Good.
I got you.
No, the news. Yeah, we have a news channel. Go check it out. That's your bag. Let's shout out.
Get to the point. News.
Larry Banks. Ever since the apocalypse happened, this stupid fun stuff is rare, and most of his commentary has a resort to where it's no different than TMZ. Well, it always was TMZ. I got news for you. Second of all, guess what? We haven't talked about any underage sex. This is for 2019 first, and I'm so happy about it. I'm so happy. Me and Kavos were talking the other day, and we both said the same thing. Like, I really don't want to fight with you again, but I would much rather go back to fighting with you than to have to deal with some underage sex story. I swear to God, and I think I would. It would be funny if me and Kavos were just slamming each other in a daily. I'd rather go back to that, even though we're fucking like boyfriends now. He's my boyfriend. Also, YouTubers, you see his pecs. Also, YouTubers that do get big, they may have an ego where they think they have the authority over what's right and wrong, like politics, even if they never went to courses and taught the young.
Tommy, can you believe Boblax just tweeted this?
What did he tweet?
Hold on, I gotta send you the link.
Miss Valkyrie, because you have common sense and others don't. Thank you. I like to think so. Michael Bay has cancer, so is James Marriott. Wait a minute, wasn't that yesterday? Wasn't that
Look at this, that's awful.
What did he do? For real?
Oh my God.
Are you kidding me? What did you send me? Where is it?
It's in the call.
It's in the group thing.
What happened?
The call.
Is this real? No, he didn't. He didn't tweet to this. No, you guys are fucking. Are you?
Read it. Did you read it?
I don't know. I'm gonna read it right now. I gotta get this under the 2 hour mark, otherwise it starts encoding. I hope recent news doesn't affect the broader commentary community's perception of content creators. There's plenty of creators in this space. Stop reporting these kids.
Wow, that must be to your apology video yesterday.
Yeah, it might be. You know what, Bobax? We're good now. You're cleared. I'm glad you finally straightened up your fuck-ups out. Jerk off. What a fucking jerk off. That's fucking funny. That's for people who've been here a while, not for the new guys. I don't know why... I don't know why my fucking shit's not working where I can't read these super chats. Now I can't read the super chats. The other day I couldn't read the other thing. I'm trying to open this up right now, so I apologize. Okay, May 21st, big butt letter. So what if Banks isn't lying. He just misspeaks in the moment. Don't think so. Someone's Bastard Tommy. Did you watch his video? I watched enough until I could throw up. I really don't believe. I think he's just so hyper competitive. He saw an opportunity. I could be wrong. Let's see. I said Larry Banks shouted us out. Super Contendo, I don't really have a message. Well, you had a $5 donation, so thank you very much. Tyler, perhaps his lawyers said filing labor laws complaint would help his suitcase. My aunt had to do something similar in this case she's involved in. Off topic, but for the lawyer, how goes the complaint to companies that you're doing since you came on last time? Well, you know what, Larry? I'll do an interview with him, a full interview, and we'll get back to that. That's a really good question. I know you're into that. Also, Nick is going to face court for having a likeness like a lot of fat actors in media. What? I can't say shit to him because he donates so much money, but like, why does he upset with your weight problem? Why do you think?
I don't know.
Like, why does Larry hate you so much?
Maybe he's starving.
Well, I don't know. I'm very unlikable.
I think you're likable.
I have a very punchable face.
I don't think you have a punchable face. I think you're funny. I think you're beautiful. Kavos thinks you're beautiful, too.
I'm a strong, beautiful, independent woman.
Yes. All right. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank the news team today for putting all this stuff together, for getting up early, from anywhere in Chicago to Santa Claus, Vault, and everybody else, and on the news team for getting this shit right. We had a good time. We'll keep you updated. Make sure you sub the news channel and all that other good shit. And boy, man, did you realize I've been sick for 2 weeks straight now? I think I have AIDS. Wouldn't that be funny? I have AIDS. And I'm gonna give it all to you, bitch.
This is the almighty infinite, independent excellence. Devil fighting, rebel titan, weed smoking alchemist. Fake identities, okay, you cool with Jason Bourne. Running with these Wolverines, okay, you about to catch a storm. I ain't never been a liar, got tired of niggas playing me. Head in my legs like she about to catch a pedigree. Chi-town, the King's Spin fives, Blackstone, 6 Mile to danger zones. Bullets look like waffle cones. Folk affiliated, the evolution of Machiavelli. Don't make me lead them eagles to you like I'm Chip Kelly. They feel my struggle, I express it through my hip hop. I'm about to make it hard to breathe. Here's a headline.
Thank you, everybody. Good night.